Hey, what's up, guys? Matthew Avitua here with MCA University. Now, in this first video, I want to go ahead and talk about the most important aspect about building a business. Whatever business it is, whatever you want in life, this is the most important thing that you need to get down. Without this, you will not become successful. You need to build this. This is your foundation of your business. Whether you're an MCA, if you're in digital altitude, whatever it is that you are doing, if it is a franchise that you are running, whatever it is you are doing without building what we call self development, without building your mindset, you have to have the mindset in order to be a professional and successful businessman or businesswoman. So right here, what I'm looking at right here is a picture. I want to show you a little bit of what self-development is. Right now, you see a man standing on, a stack of books, and as you can see, he's looking over the world. And what this represents here is knowledge is power. The more you read, the more you learn. Like Warren Buffett says, the more you learn, the more you earn. You hear Ty Lopez saying that. You hear Grant Cardone saying that. If you read the stories, you hear all the mentorships, audiobooks, all that. They all have one thing in common, and they love to read. Okay, so as you can see a picture right here, this man, he's standing on top of these books, and he's seeing more of the world. The more you read, you could see that basically what this means is he has risen his awareness. His all of the knowledge that he has gained from reading books is allowing him to raise his awareness and see more of the world, understanding himself. Okay, I want to show you a little bit more of some of these pictures. Like self-development, pay attention to your dreams, new mindset for new results. Let's see, let's check this out. You have physical needs, you have safety, social acceptance, esteem. So it's basically self-development is, working on your character traits, working on your emotions, building your confidence. And this is right here. I like this picture right here. Check this out. Actually, let's look at it right here. As you can see, there's levels. So as you become, as you start your self-development, you start leveling up slowly but surely. You'll eventually get to where you want to be in life. Here's another picture. Here's one where this man, he started from here. He's, educating himself. He gets better clothing, and by the time you know it, he ends up right here. Same thing here. This man is reading. The more books he's reading, the more higher level he's, becoming. Here's another one very similar to the one we just saw. This one right here. This represents knowledge is power, as you can see. Let's check it out a little bit more. Basically, reading is like, planting a seed and you water it every day. The more self-development for yourself, you're basically growing every day. The more knowledge you fill yourself with. Let's go ahead and look at some more. Okay, so basically that's enough right there. Now let me go ahead and I want to show you what I have for self-development. So what is self-development? Self-development is becoming the best version of yourself and living life to your fullest potential. It is the foundation of emotional, physical, and intellectual and spiritual health. In other words, living life at 100%. The average person lives life at 40%, or sometimes even lower than that. So, self-development is all about becoming a better thinker. As you can see right here, becoming a better thinker. However, the process is not easy. Therefore, that's why very few people do it. Changing your thinking, changing will change your life. If you heard that before, I know I came from being a person who was very shy. I used to be very nervous in high school, hardly talk to anybody. I was even so shy that I was afraid to stand up and sharpen my pencil in front of the class because I was afraid of people looking at me and stuff like that. And that's basically what this is self-development is becoming the best version of yourself, building your skills. Everybody is born, in this world, everybody has, strong characteristics and weak characteristics, but that doesn't mean that you can't work on your weak characteristics. If you read the books, if you hear the audios, if you hear the stories, um, movies, and so on, all successful people have one thing in common. They all think alike and are great thinkers. Now, this is going to take baby steps. It's not going to happen overnight. You're not going to become a great thinker overnight, not even within a few weeks. It'll take a few months. It'll take a few years to become a great thinker. Discipline. It's going to take discipline. Can you read? Can you read 20 minutes a day? Can you read more than that a day? Instead of watching or playing video games, can you, pick up a book? Discipline is doing it even when you don't want to. Or there's going to be times where you don't want to, when you feel like you don't want to hear any audios. There's going to be times when you feel like you don't want to read any books. But can you do it when you don't want to? You know, successful people will tell you, and if you read it and the true facts is that discipline is doing what's necessary to become successful, even when you don't want to do it, when you feel like you don't want to do it. So why is self-development important? Well, basically become a superhuman. In other words, master all your skills. Master all your skills. We all have weak spots. However, it doesn't mean we can't make them strong. Most people live their lives accepting it. Oh, I'll always be shy. I don't have leadership skills. I'm not good at conversating with other people. And the list goes on. I'm not good at this. I'm not good at that. I'll never be good at this. And the biggest one ever, this is just who I am. The fact is, we all come into this world with different challenges. And like I said before, that doesn't mean that we can't work on them. That's why we have these challenges. So that way we can work on them. We all have a different thing to work on. Some people have anger issues. Some people have anxiety. Some people are sad. Some people are always happy, but maybe they're not good at conversating. Maybe, and this is what we want to do. So self-development is overcome fear. A lot of us have fear of what we can't do and why we can't do it, and that's something that we want to work on. It's overcoming fear, overcome anger. A lot of people get angry fast, but that doesn't mean that they have an anger problem. Well, obviously, yes, they do have a problem, but it's a problem that can be solved. Okay. Breaking through limited beliefs. A lot of us believe that, oh man, this is not for me. Um, this is my life. Maybe, that person that is on top of the world, that's just for them. And I don't believe that I can become successful. I don't believe that I can make more money. I'm just the average Joe. People are lucky. Um, and that's not the case. It's just about building your mindset, building your confidence. That's one thing you have to build. You have, like right here, building your confidence. That's what we're going to teach you, how to build your confidence. Okay. This all goes into self-development. Self-development, like I said, is the most important thing. Become great conversationalists. Become great at conversating. A lot of us are not good at conversating, but you could get good at it. People skills. People turn down big positions of being a manager, being, CEO, or being a lot of turn down good jobs because they feel like they don't have the people skills, so they rather work in the warehouse in the back. And what you're doing there is you're limiting yourself. You could be making all this money and providing more for your family, but you turn down certain positions, you turn down jobs because you feel like you don't have the skills. Salesman skills. A lot of people get very intimidated being a salesman. Salesman is just like any other skill. You just have to learn it. And basically, you gotta overcome fear. It all goes back to number one. You have to overcome fear, build your confidence and stuff like that. Memory. Maybe you're not. Oh, I skipped one. Leadership. Become a leader. Maybe you depend on people. Maybe you depend on people to make decisions. But we're gonna take you through, like I said earlier, baby steps on how to become a leader, how to make decisions. It all starts off at the littlest things. When you go to the store and someone says, "What bag of chips should we get?" Instead of waiting for somebody else to decide what bag of chips to get, you become a leader. Hey, we should get these, we should get the Doritos right there. You know what I'm saying? Memory. That's something we all got to learn. Memory helps us. Maybe we're not good at memorizing things, but we got to get good at it. And last but not least, number three, where does self-development take you? I want you to ask yourself that question. If you start overcoming your fear, if you build your confidence, if you get over your anger, if you get over your anxiety, if you become a great salesman, if you're good, if you become great over the phone, um, and maybe also ask yourself, if you get physically in shape, you get healthy, that is self-development. If you start reading and you become smarter and you know more about the world and you know more about how things work, where do you think, let's say 3 years from now or less, actually my first book that I read actually changed my life. So, from time, some time from now, when you start accomplishing these things, where do you think self-development is going to take you? I want you to ask yourself that, because I can tell you where it's going to take you, but I want you to ask yourself, where do you think it's going to take you? But yeah, guys, this is self-development, video number one. Um, Go ahead and watch video number two. We're gonna go more into self-development, and we're gonna break this down for you so that way you can learn it. Do not skip any of these videos. This is very important. You have to get this down. Don't skip these videos. I want you to really master this skill. Take your time. Don't be in a rush, because I guarantee you, within this training, within MCA University, we're gonna help you become successful. Thank you so much for watching. Y'all have a great day. I'll see you on the other side.